I've just come out of the painted world, and I'm still not with my main weapon. And I'm not too sure I'm gonna manage to get it back because my buddies, I don't know, I should be able to get it, but it's just a weird situation to be in, as is this. Because you can run past these guys, but it might not be all that entertaining if I do, so I'll go for this geezer because he's like that. Goodness me, this weapon is powerful. Against the environment, anyway. PvP, you know, people have got lightning defense, people have got a bunch of different defenses, and it sometimes can kind of suck, but it was pretty good then. Let's give these guys a taste of their own medicine and that throwing knife bullshit. Divine blessings. I was watching a GameSpot featurette last night, and anybody who follows me on Twitter will probably have seen what... Oh wow, as if it meant everybody turn around. No, you don't get to throw knives. I get to throw knives. Fuck you, knife man! Oh wow, I lost my lock on. That was cheap. Kazow! Look at these bitches. Did he just try to punch me, that guy? Oh no, he's got one of them tiny swords that's so tiny it's invisible. What is that? He just punched me with his sleeve. You see, that guy's got swords. What's that guy using? Finger bomb. Let's do some no lock on fighting. And nearly get my ass handed to me. Yeah, didn't see me doing that one, did you, big lad? But they were playing the new content, they were playing the DLC, and I was creaming just watching it. Well, I said creaming. I was creaming until the guy started showing how fucking bad he was. Because then I got a little bit depressed that I wasn't the person displaying that game for Namco Bandai. But he just got to the point where he'd beaten the Sanctuary Garden, which is the Guardian, sorry, the crazy looking white dog Pegasus monster chimera dude. I think I gave you enough, you know, fucking allegories in that one sentence to fill a Greek textbook. And he'd got to, I can't remember the name of the place, but he went up to this mushroom man. And we all know mushroom men. There's the tiny ones and then there's the big dudes that don't mess about. And the big dudes seriously mean damage when they want to. They can do some... Oh, wow! You cheeky motherfucker! That wasn't even a lag stab. That was just bullshit. And range on normal combustion is really terrible. Yeah, fuck you, son. Oh! Back in the painted world. Jesus Christ. Why did I not just run past these fucking nonsense? But, well, as I was saying, he talked to this giant mushroom. And it was really cool, this mushroom. It was talking about all sorts of jazz. And apparently it's the guardian of this sanctuary. And it's telling you a whole bunch of stuff about Artorias and how he's... Wow, I'm not in the painted world. This is broken, this game. And it's just... Oh, every single part of it was fascinating because I'm so hungry for that content. It's ridiculous. I'm more excited about that content than I am Darksiders 2. And I'm really excited for Darksiders 2. But there were... He then went from the mushroom, who could sell you some stuff, but he didn't look into it, to a place called the Royal Woods. And the Royal Woods is like a brighter version of the Darkroot Garden. And immediately, this guy's like talking to the GameSpot dude. He's just, you know, when you come to this area, you're probably not going to be as buff as I am. And he brought up his stats, and he was level 0, which makes no sense. Every stat was level 50, except for his endurance, which was 99. He had 50 divine blessings. He was wearing a mashup armor set of the armor of favor and protection on his head and its feet, and he had the chest piece of, I think it's Domhall Xena. And he was carrying, I can't remember the name of the shield, but he was carrying the stone sword that's dropped from the golem guys, which I'll never understand, because the dude was trying to fucking tranquil walk enemies. Normal enemies, tranquil walking. It's like, really? Is that how you play? Says the guy who just got killed by fucking painted guardians. But still. Like, he was going through that area and he had 50 divine blessings. And he was killing a couple of the gardener people. And there was another one of the golem type dudes that seemed really strong. Really powerful too. And he was just... You couldn't have got somebody worse to play the game, because the way he approached enemies just seems really strange. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm playing live right now, so my game is off because I'm talking and playing at the same time, and sometimes I get too fucking focused on talking and I go into autopilot, and my autopilot's shit. But like, you couldn't have got somebody to show you how not to play. Oh wow, flasking, you got a drink, boys and girls. See if we can get in a flask again, see if we can get some people hammered. Fuck it, I'll do some flasking for no reason. Everybody drink. Come on, dude. Flask. Yes! Drinking game tonight! And he's gonna probably try. Oh, people are gonna be sick on this one. I just picked up 2 things at once. I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty cool. Right. Boo, bitch. Oh, there's another drink. This could be drink central, this. Boo. That always reminds me of Batman Returns, when there's that crazy, like, fucking jester guy who's part of the Penguin's crew, and he goes into that toy store and just breathes fire. So good old Batman just breathes fire from his car onto, like, the afterburner or whatever it's called, and fucks him up. Oh, anybody that says the old Batmans are bad films is a fucking moron. You need to respect your heritage. Right, see how many's left of these clowns. 2 over there. There's my shiz. And you're chasing me. Oh, I thought it... What is this bullshit? Fucking... I can understand in PvP, but not from your guys. Your guys are supposed to be friendly. Even though you've got that weird looking ponytail wrap thing. Whoa. Well, backstab central for you if you're going to keep doing that dog shit. But he went to the Royal Wood anyhow, as I was saying. And he was taking on these stone golems that pulled this massive mace out of the floor that does an area of effect move. And instead of waiting for this golem to attack, moving away and then attacking it, you know, the general Dark Souls way of fighting, attack, then you attack, so on and so forth. He goes to attack, you move around him, then you attack, you dodge his attack, all that kind of good stuff. He waited for it to go into an attack animation, and he did the jump attack, which leaves you completely vulnerable, and all that happened was the enemy interrupted him before he even got the hit off. And it just baffled me. Fucking crazy. Anyway, he was getting his ass kicked, basically, so he decided to debug to where Artorias was, and he went up against Artorias with his Divine Blessing stash and died. He also made the statements at that point in the game that he believes that Artorias is just like Gwyn in the way that he fights, because he's very aggressive, he's very fast, he's got a big-ass sword, and he even went as far as to say that he's harder than Gwyn. Which, you know, is interpretation at best, but that's a pretty bold statement. And he also mentioned that he's a hardcore Dark Souls player, because he's played through the game several times, and he was really bad. And this is not me picking on the guy or me, you know, being an elitist, but how do you play through this game 7 times and play like that guy did? It don't make any sense to me. Like, I've played through the game 7 times, and I can, on a good day, no damage pretty much every boss. I know the best strategies to fight. Well, I say the best. I know my own strategies on how to take down enemies without being damaged. I don't get it. And that guy works for Bandai, and I bitch on the internet. So, you know, who's really winning in this exchange? Because I don't think it's me. Ah, you can't throw it through the grate, bitch. Sit down. That wasn't very good. See if we can combustion him through the wall. You've got to be careful, because this guy will poke you through the wall. Because it's just how he rolls. And this weapon will not do the most damage against him either, because it's lightning enchanted, and these guys are lightning based. But at least I'm mixing the gameplay up a little by using the shuttle as my primary. I never would normally. Like I say, the range on it's a little bit too limited for me. Oh, don't do that stupid fancy nonsense. There we go. Chop, 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 chop. And Hawkeye Go was also in the trailer that came from Gamescom. I don't know if you saw it. And I laughed so hard when he did the little witty anecdote at the end. It was so good. Ooh. There we go. Queelag's Fury Sword. I wonder if we've got... Wow, I did not realise Priscilla's dagger took dragon scales. Interesting. And that's got an A scale with dexterity, and my character is a dexterity build, so it might be worth putting some points into that and playing with it. Why not? I wonder if it looks like... I mean, it's a dagger, so it's critical. Wow, 500 bleed. And it does occult damage. Which is weird. Right, let's have a look. There we go. I have one piece of Demon Titanite. This might be a good opportunity to go and kill some prowling demons. I've got a pretty good shield. I'm not too sure of the stability of it, but it seems pretty cool. 67, that's not that bad at all. I wonder if I killed the guy upstairs. Yeah, let's do some exploring of Anor Londo, because I get the feeling I went through it pretty quickly and didn't pick up some of the good stuff. But interesting developments as far as Dark Souls is going. Like, I've done a lot of PvP now, but the videos that I'm putting up when I first started, so when I watch them back, I see mistakes, I see problems with them. Sometimes I get to the point where I don't want to put them up because it looks like I'm such a bad player, but at the same time, it's also documenting almost like a road to Commander of, you know, a road to not sucking balls in PvP. So, for that, it's kind of cool and it's kind of interesting. This could be really bad, so what I'm going to do is... Yeah, he's definitely still alive. I can hear people moving again. I'm going to go and use the bonfire, guys, before I take on this prowling demon, because he can kill me. He can do his bullshit one-shot nonsense that he loves to do. And I don't want any of that, if I'm honest, because he dead angles you, and any enemy that can dead angle you is a pretty lethal enemy. But I do have some topics, I do have some tangents to talk about. It's just, you know, getting a natural transition. Oh, too far away to do that parry. But I'm not going to start any of them now, because when I hit this bonfire, this is going to be the end of this one. Because I like to keep these videos as short as possible so the upload isn't too crazy.